The hammerhead starts with a quarter loop to establish a vertical climb, at the top of which is a 180-degree rotation, pivoting around the aircraft's yaw axis to establish a vertical descent, followed by a quarter loop back to horizontal flight. The hammerhead is known as a stall turn in the UK, but this is a misnomer. You might be surprised to know that even though the airspeed at the top of the vertical line is at or close to zero, the airplane is never stalled. The vertical upline is at a zero angle of attack, not the critical angle of attack. And this shows that the stall is purely a matter of angle of attack and not airspeed. There is little or no wing loading during the turnaround, but our rudders remain effective because they are within the path of the propeller slipstream. The hammerhead is also a turnaround maneuver, as it reverses direction from start to finish. The hammerhead teaches the student that they have to concentrate on the wingtip of the airplane in order to maintain the vertical line and to precisely time the pivot at the top. This requires focus and concentration outside of the airplane. Because of the wide range of airspeeds during the maneuver, the hammerhead teaches that control pressure rather than large movements is key. It instills confidence in a student to know that they can control the airplane going straight up, reverse direction, and go straight down, all the while looking at cues outside the airplane. We do not recommend this maneuver for airplanes without inverted systems, and then only for airplanes specifically designed for aerobatics. In a pure vertical hammerhead with no inverted systems, not only can the engine lose fuel pressure and momentarily quit, most airplanes not designed specifically for aerobatics lack the rudder authority to properly pivot around the yaw axis. Every precision aerobatic maneuver starts and ends with level flight, and the hammerhead is no exception. This establishes where the maneuver starts and gives the pilot a chance to check that the wings are level, ensure correct airspeed, and most importantly, to check the altimeter to ensure there is sufficient altitude to complete the maneuver. From level flight, look directly ahead and pick a distinct and well-defined ground reference on the horizon. Establish 155 to 165 miles an hour or higher in a higher performance airplane, or at least 20 miles an hour above cruise speed with a full throttle setting. Keeping the ailerons neutral, smoothly pull back on the elevator to approximately 4 Gs. As you pull up and the horizon disappears under your nose, shift your gaze to the left wingtip or sight gauge for orientation. At the same time, add and hold slight right rudder pressure to counteract left yaw tendency. When established on the vertical, neutralize the elevator, holding the line with wings perpendicular to the horizon. As the airplane slows, keep your eyes on the wingtip, then briskly apply and hold full left rudder for the pivot. Add about a half to full right aileron to compensate for the effects of yaw-roll coupling. As you reach the vertical downline, stop the rotation with opposite rudder. Neutralize the ailerons and rudder, and after a couple of seconds on the downline, recover back to level flight.